Welcome back to Garage Games. We've got a 2,000 point chapter approved 2018 battle report of Dark Angels against
Emperor's Children with some demons mixed in.
Tasty. My plasma does nothing to these demons.
Exactly.
All my brute force is wasted. We're playing the Cut Off the Head mission, so it's going to be all about characters, grabbing objectives, things like that. I just thought I'll run through the army of Dark Angels first, and then we'll pull out the Emperor's Children. So I'm running a battalion, a spearhead, and an outrider. The battalion is led by Azrael and a librarian in Terminator armour. I've got 3 units of scouts with bolters, a Redemptor Dreadnought, a Primaris Ancient, and a unit of 6 aggressors and 1 whirlwind in the battalion. In the outrider, that's led by the master with a jump pack, old kill himself faithful. And I've got a unit of Black Knights, a attack bike with a multi-melter, and a unit of plasma inceptors. And in the spearhead, I've got a lieutenant leading it. I've got a whirlwind, a unit of hellblasters, and a unit of plasma devastators. So what's that give me? 7,
10.
Plus 1 for Azrael. So 11 command points total. Azrael's the warlord. And I've given a relic to the jump pack master. He's got the Shroud of Heroes, so if he doesn't kill himself, then he'll be -1 to hit. So, yeah.
Is that in -1 in combat and shooting?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. So that's in place of a Storm Shield. So
Yeah.
if he kills himself again, I might cut his arm off and
Just turn him into a Blood Angel, a real
turn him
captain.
into a real captain. He's not a captain, he's a master. Captains don't kill themselves. Yes, so yeah, that's exactly 2,000 points of Dark Angels. So yeah, let's take a look at the Demons and Emperor's Children. Emperor's Children and Demons.
Emperor's Children and Demons, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so here we have the finest of Slanesh. What are we looking at?
So I've got 2 battalions. The first is the Emperor's Children, which is basically the list I took to Preferred Enemy last year and did pretty well with. I've dropped a few spawn, and with chapter approved things have gone down, so that's allowed me to fit in the battalion of my new hobby project, which are the Demons of Slanesh.
Yep.
So in the battalion for the Emperor's Children, I've got a Demon Prince, who's my warlord, and he has Intoxicating Elixir and Fueled by Excess, I think it's called, as his warlord trait, which means as you wound him, he gets additional attacks.
And an axe.
And an axe, yep.
Yep.
No wings. And he's got Delightful Agonies as his psychic power. I've also got a Sorcerer, who's got Warp Time and Prescience as his power, and an Exalted Champion with a Power Sword and a Power Axe, just because it looks cool. The troops in that, I've got 2 units of Cultists, both of 12, one with the auto bolt rifle, auto guns, and the other with the brutal close combat weapons. I've got 10 Noise Marines. The champion in that's got a Power Sword and a Doom Siren, and all the others have Sonic Blasters, and there's also an icon of Excess in there. I've also got a unit of 18 Chaos Space Marines, all with chainswords and bolt pistols, except for the couple of plasmas that are in there as well.
Yep.
Again, icon of Access, and the champion's got a Power Sword.
So what's the icon do?
So when I do Deaths of the False Emperor, it happens on a 5+, as opposed to a 6+.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Well, then when I get Prescience on it, becomes a 4+. It's great.
Good times.
Yeah. In the battalion, I've got in my lead slot, I've got a unit of 9 Possessed, and they've also got an icon of Excess. Heavy support, I've got my Hot Mess, which is the name of this Defiler, with the Scourges, the Bolt Cannon, and 2 Heavy Bolters, Battle Cannon, I mean. 2 Rhino Dedicated Transports, and the Helldrake.
Big Bird.
Who's your favourite model?
Love it. Love it.
Now, I'm just starting off painting the demons, so this one, guys at the back, actually, I did them years ago, so they're just filling up numbers at the moment. But this is the new beginnings of the new army. So I've got a Herald, she's got basically really strong, powerful, minus demon weapons, which demonette weapons. So
I'll just avoid her. And...
Yeah, she's only got 4 wounds. Like everything in over here has only got 3 toughness. You know. So,
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So you just shoot them down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Solid. Yeah. So but her psychic power is it's what's it called? Symphony of Pain, I think. So she basically the closest visible model within 8 inches. She can cause it to have -1 to hit for until the next psychic phase.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So that's nice. Then I've got the mask. She's a bit tricksy, so she does things like if she can pick a unit within 1 inch of her, and every demon unit that attacks that unit gets +1 to hit in the fight phase. She also has an aura ability which I think reduces the number of attacks you do in the fight phase.
Yep.
I need to go back and check that, but it's something like that anyway. She can also fall back and charge as well.
Nice.
Yeah, and advance and charge. Yeah. And the other thing about the demons is because they're all Slanesh, that if any of the units are within 6 inches of a character, they can advance and charge.
Yep.
Yeah.
They move 7?
They move 7, yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Then there's 2 units of stock, just 10 demonettes. I normally like to take 12, but I don't have the models painted at the moment. They're basically stock, so ignore this icon and this big horn just there for the time being.
Just for show.
It's just for show for the time being. This unit of 24, however, does have them, and I'm going to spend a command point off the bat to make this the Rapturous standard, which means that once per battle, I can reroll all hits in the fight phase.
Okay.
I'm also going to spend another command point and give her the Forbidden Gem.
Yep.
So once per battle, I can target a character within 12 inches of me. I roll 3 dice. If I beat your leadership, that character and all its aura effects are null and void for that phase. So you can't shoot, you can't do close combat or whatever, and all your aura effects don't work.
What's the range on that?
12.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 battalions, so 10 command points plus the 3, and you spent 2.
No, I spent 2, so I've got 11.
Okay. We've both got 11.
Yeah. Like I did, there's always a choice you make with these guys. I think about whether you stick anything in the warp, but I think they're fast enough that I don't need to in this game.
True.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be playing on sort of like a city terrain. So I think you've got a lot of places to hide and sneak around. So there could be some good advantage to doing that. So I've got some new terrain on the table today from Miniature Scenery. So still working through assembling all of it, but you get to have a look at that, and it looks pretty good. So what have we got next? We know the mission is cut off the head. Yeah. So I guess we're going to deployment. All right, here we are with deployment. We've got securing control for the battlefield. So we've got table quarters, Dark Angels over here, and Emperor's Children down there. So as you can see, there's some pretty good line of sight blocking. A lot of the Emperor's Children is out of sight for me, so that's going to make things interesting. And we've got the objective right in the centre of the battlefield. So I've got a lot of these things sort of castled up in here, as is the way with Dark Angels. Really just sort of putting a big set of fire lines on that centre. Not a lot to explain other than I've got some scouts out there, and a couple of whirlwinds hidden back here. So everything else is within this castle, and Azrael's giving 4-up invols to most of it. Unfortunately, these scouts are sort of looking at a ravening horde of, what do you call them?
Demonettes.
Demonettes, a ravening horde of debauchery. And what else have we got back here? I don't know if you want to...
Yeah, so I basically deploy because unless I seize, Andrew's going first, so I basically try to put as much out of line of sight as possible.
Yep.
So I just put the cultists at the back, and they'll sort of act as screening out deep strikers and stuff from turn 2. The Defiler here, Rhino Noise Marines. This Rhino's got the Possessed and the Exalted Champion in it. Big Blobbercar Space Marines, Demon Prince, Helldrake, and the Demonettes, and the Demons all sort of mixed down this side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, can't see most of it. Look at that. I'm shooting through nothing. Yeah. So yeah, it's really up to you at this stage. I'm going first. So, would you like to seize?
I had to think about it.
Yep.
And given you can't see most of me, I think there's no disadvantage in me really trying to seize.
Okay.
Because that will at least then allow me to weaken some of your units on the first turn before you get to shoot me. So I'll give it a crack.
Yep.
No.
That's not a seize. All right.
No.
We'll be back with the Dark Angel's first turn. Right. First turn, Dark Angel's movement. Unfortunately, I can't see a lot of things, so there's not really some great tricks I can pull off. So the bikes didn't actually really go anywhere. I just moved around a bit to stay within range of Azrael. The Hellblasters moved up to here. I can see the Defiler with them, so they'll try to do something. Dreadnought moved up, try to shoot at the Defiler and the attack bike. The aggressors have just stomped towards the middle, try to claim some of that. Plasma Devastators stood still. The scouts up here have just shuffled on the wall edge, and the whirlwinds have stood still. So I'm going to go onto my shooting phase, and I'll start with the scouts up here, just shooting down at the Demonettes. So I've got 4 bolt guns and a bolt pistol. I'm just going to shoot at the front 10-man squad. So they'll be hitting on 3s. Very nice. And they'll be wounding on 3s. Not so nice. 4 hit or 4 wounds.
Yeah, so 5 demon safe. 1.
It's a good start. Okay, so my Hellblasters. I'm going to use Weapons of the Dark Age and Overcharge and fire at the big fella. So I'll need 3s to hit. Well, I'll see if I get the command point back first. I do, so I'm still on 11. Needing 3s. Re-rolling for Azrael.
You get -1 should you?
Yes, so... Oh no, they're not heavy.
Oh, they're not heavy.
No. Slaneshi shenanigans already. These are strength 8s.
I've been playing Alpha Legion as well.
Yeah. So I need 3s to wound. Okay.
That's 4.
4 wounds, minus lots.
So 2 go through.
So 6 damage. I'll fire these scouts at the Defiler as well, so hitting on 3s. Not the best. Wounding on 5s. 1.
It's good.
I've got a multi-melter and twin bolt guns, so I'll fire that. Multi-melter on a 4. No. Twin bolt gun. Yes. Nothing. And I've got a Dreadnought, so he's going to fire all his weapons. I'm only in range with the 2 main guns, so this is the small onslaught. Hitting on a 4. Okay. And 5s. Nothing. This is the big onslaught. On 4s. Okay. Could have been better, but I think it's about average. And 5s. 1 at -1.
Takes a wound.
Take a wound. I'm going to fire with these plasma devs into the 10-man Demonette squad. I can just see through that gap. And I'm going to use Signum on one of them. And I'm not overcharging, so number of shots. Small dice is the Signum. 1 there. What was it? Extra 1 there. An extra 2 there. Okay. Small one hits on a 2. I'm out of range from Azrael, but I didn't move. It doesn't matter. Wounding on a 2. 5 wounds.
So 2 die.
So I'm going to open fire with the first whirlwind. I'm going to fire into the 10-man Demonette squad up the front here. So number of shots. 4. Whirlwinds. I'm known for really doing a lot with these guys. They'll all hit and they'll all wound. Okay. I'll fire at the same squad. I kind of want to get rid of it now. Hitting on, well, number of shots, yeah. 5, wow. Maybe by the end of the game I'll be rolling high numbers. 3s. That's good. 2s. All right.
Is it 5?
5 more.
Then we're rolling one more. Okay, so 4 altogether.
4. All right. Yeah, nothing else is in range of anything that's going to do any damage to it, so...
I've got some morale checks to make.
Yeah.
So the big unit, the unit of Daemons, which has lost 6.
Mm-hmm.
So it loses another 1.
Okay.
And the unit that lost 2 is fine.
Yeah, so would have liked a bit more oomph in that turn, but you know, that's the price we pay for having walls in the way. Just so people know, I've got my intelligence characters, whatever the terminology is, on Azrael, the Banner, and the Lieutenant. So that might mean something later. So we're moving on to Emperor's Children, turn 1.
Okay, so yes, the hordes are moving forward. What's left of this unit just scuttled over that way. I've basically advanced all of the demons.
Yep.
Because I can still charge them if I need to because of the characters that are around the place.
Yep.
I pushed the rhinos with the noise marines and the possessed and the exalted champion forward, and backed up basically by the marines and the demon prince here.
Yep.
I kept these guys at the back here to deal with deep strikers and just spread these out as well, just to push the deep strikers back. And I moved up the Defiler, who of course heals a wound at the end of his turn, and the sorcerer is just up there next to him. And the Helldrake has done what Helldrakes do.
Yes. Look at him.
Yeah.
So smug.
Yeah. So I'll just go straight on the psychic phase, I guess.
Yep.
I might as well just smite these guys. Like ideally I'd like to cast Symphony of Pain on someone, but it's not worth it.
Yep.
With them, so I'll just give them a smite, which goes off.
Good.
And kills 2 of them.
2. Okay.
I'm going to do Delightful... Actually, I'm going to do Warp Time from the Sorcerer.
Yep.
On the Defiler.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a command point and re-roll that.
Yep.
So that goes off.
On a 7.
Yep.
I'll try to stop that with my Librarian. So what do I need? An 8.
No, yeah.
This is pretty important, fellas. Alright, I'll command point that. Oh.
I think I'll do Prescience on the Defiler with the Sorcerer here, which doesn't go off. Okay, so
we're going to say that the Sorcerer here was a little bit ambitious and tried to warp time him before he actually cast his psychic power, which did actually happen.
yes, and it goes off.
Yeah.
So he has Delightful Agonies on.
Alright, how delightful.
Yeah, and that's my psychic phase done. So with this army, until I get the noise marines out, there's actually not much shooting. So there's just going to be a few pot shots flying around.
Yep.
So there's 3 cultists here in range of those scouts.
Yep.
So I'll just have a crack at them with bolt pistols, auto pistols, and doesn't wound.
Okay.
This sorcerer's going to shoot at them with his bolt pistol. He hits. He doesn't wound.
Okay.
Now this rhino here didn't... Oh, it's actually going to pop smoke. That rhino's going to pop smoke, and the Defiler is also going to pop smoke.
Okay.
Now then, I think that just leaves the Helldrake, who is going to shoot at the aggressors.
Okay.
I am going to put Demon Forge on him. So, number of shots, 5, that's good. Okay, so wounding on 3s, re-rolling. Okay, so that's 4 wounds at -2, I think.
I think it is, yeah. I've got Azrael nearby, so
Yeah.
it's going to be 4 ups. Yeah, let's see how we go. So they do 2 each, don't they?
They do, yeah.
I might command point that. I got plenty of them. Okay, so I lose 1, and I'll take the guy right in front.
Okay, so same with my charges. So I did the measuring, and I need 6 inches on the Hellbrute to charge the aggressors. So do you want me to just roll into your Overwatch?
Yeah.
So I am going to have to command point that. So that's a 9, so
Alright.
he gets it.
So I've got a lot of Overwatch. I'll be back with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I took a wound off the Defiler on its way in. And who's next?
So I might just do the Hell Drake. He's going to charge the Hell Blasters. So that needs 7, so I need a 6-inch charge.
6. Okay.
What'd you get?
That's good. Alright, Overwatch. I'm going to overcharge and use Weapons of the Dark Age. First one. Reroll for Azrael. It's a good start. Second. Reroll. Nope. Third. Nope. Fourth. He would be very dead. Nope. And fifth. Nice. Okay, wounding on 3s.
Might just roll those.
Yeah.
So that would be 4.
So that's 12
So that would
damage.
Kill it. That would actually kill it. I don't know when I spend a command point.
That's some serious Overwatch.
Yes.
Didn't you spend a command point already to reroll the
I
charge?
did. You're exactly right. So he's just
Does he explode?
Does he explode? He does.
Yes. He doesn't go down without a fight. All right.
I need to see who I hit.
I think a lot of folks. Is it 6?
It is. Actually, I'm going to let him explode.
6 and D3.
Yeah. So where do you want to start? Do you want to start with
Start on the Hellblasters.
So they take 1.
1. So I'll just get some wound counters.
Yeah. Azrael. He takes 2.
2. All right. He's down to 4.
Ancient. Takes 2.
He's down to 3.
Is the librarian in range? Probably not.
Just out.
Yeah.
Aggressions?
And the Redemptor is in range.
Yep.
So the aggressors, they take 2.
So I'll take this fella off.
And their repulsor. Redemptor.
The Redemptor
So
takes 3.
And the Defiler. He takes 2. And Delightful Agonies. He takes 2.
Okay.
Now the Demonettes into the aggressors.
Yep.
That won't be enough.
No. Alright.
I might do the Herald as well, just have an off chance.
Yep.
11, let me just check that.
Oof.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so we're going to start off with the Defiler. I'm going to spend a command point and make him Demon Forged. So every roll will hit some wounds. We had a look, and the actual aura from the Herald also affects him, so that gives him an additional +1 strength, even though it won't make a lot of difference in his
He needed it, but...
Yeah, exactly. So I'll start off with the claws first. Now, because I'm dead grade, I'm hitting on 5s.
Okay.
So 3 hits to the claws, that's 2 hits, re-rolling because of Demon Forged. So that's 2 hits. Wounding on 2s.
Ooh.
Re-rolling because of Demon Forged.
Demon Forge, yep.
So that's
Nice,
1.
1.
At -3. So
I got a 4-up Azrael. Alright.
So 4 damage.
Yep. One's been torn to pieces.
And the Scourge. 1 hit so far. So it's just the 1 hit. Rolling to wound. That wounds, it's -2.
4 up. Good.
Okay.
And your Herald, what does that do?
So she has 4 attacks.
Does it do multiple damage?
It does if I... No, it's damage 2 as a base for the weapon.
Just thinking, do I interrupt? What's the wounds on Herald?
She's got 4.
I might spend 2 command points and interrupt that. So I'm going to move these in. And I've got my unit leader fighting the Herald. And another guy. So they got power fists, they'll be hitting on 4s, unless you've got a special -1 or anything.
No.
Nope. 4s. So the 3 would miss, but Azrael reroll. Doesn't do anything. And winning on 2s. 2 wounds.
No, 1.
Okay. 1 damage. That was worth 2 command points. And I've got another guy attacking your Defiler, I guess. So 2 attacks, both miss.
So the Herald's attacks, she hits on 2s.
Wow.
It's going to be like that today, is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's going.
Oop.
And she's winning on 4s. That's just a -4 AP, so
Okay, so 4 up.
that's not what I do.
Okay. Not bad.
So I'm just going to consolidate with her so they cannot fall back.
Fair enough. All right. So I lost 4 of the aggressors, and I think that was it. So on a couple of scouts up there. So I'll start with the scouts. Leadership 8. I can't fail that. So
Fine.
yeah, 4 aggressors. Reroll for Dark Angels. I can only lose 1 because of the Dark Angels
Yeah.
rule. Actually, that's the unit leader. He's not dying. He's dying. Okay. It's not a bad first turn for you. I mean, you've got a big problem right in my face,
Yeah.
and I've got I don't really have the means to handle those demonettes right now, but we'll see what the next turn brings.
Yeah. That's a bit unlucky with Helldrake, so I would have liked to type those
That would
glasses.
have been very helpful. Yes, that was some epic Overwatch.
Yes. It's a bit again, it's reversing that last game.
Yeah.
They got blue skin under there? They do, don't they?
The plasma's just their skin showing through. You know, they're green, just like my towel. So, yeah, Dark Tower.
That's right.
All right, on to
Chaos Tower.
Dark Tower, Chaos Tower, turn 2. Right, second turn of Dark Angel's movement. You may notice a bit of a hole in the middle of the table. So what we forgot to do was the banner for the 4 aggressors that died. 2 of them died from shooting, and they would have shot at the Helldrake, so that doesn't do anything. But 2 of them died in combat, and we rolled it out, and they punched back, and they actually blew up the Defiler. He didn't explode, he just died. But yeah, since then I've moved a few things back. So the aggressor left combat with the Herald. The Dreadnought came up here on his own. Librarian shuffled around. Hellblasters, Plasma Devastators, they've stood still. Bikes have shuffled around here. Jump pack guys here. The Lieutenant has advanced around the back here. Azrael's just moved up there, not advanced. The attack bike has moved up towards that sorcerer, so maybe I'll get lucky with a multi-melter shot. And all the scouts have just stood still. My psychic phase, I'm going to make it pretty straightforward. He's going to smite, and he's going to cast Aversion on the big unit of demonettes, so I'll start with smite. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll deny that with the Herald.
Yep.
No.
For 3.
Yeah, so that kills me.
Okay. And I need a 6 for Aversion. So that is a 6.
I'll do it for the sorcerer that's
Yep.
currently still there.
Yeah.
And
He's there in spirit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move on to my shooting. And I'm going to start with the attack bike. So multi-melter at the sorcerer on a 4. That'll hit. Winning on a 2. Yep. That goes
-3? -4.
4.
So yeah, just 2 damage.
Double tap.
Yeah, oh, you got him.
Got him.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's pretty impressive. So the rest of the shooting phase, I'm going to go these scouts down into the cultists there. So I've got 4 with bolt guns, and they're going to rapid fire. And I've got 1 with a bolt pistol. So I'm just going to chuck some dice. They didn't move, so I can re-roll 1s. That's some fine shooting. And 3s to wound. That's not the greatest, but 4 wounds. It's not bad.
Okay, so 2 shirts. So 3 die.
1 t-shirt. That's okay. All right, the Dreadnought. I'm going to fire all of his guns into the big unit of...
Before you do that, I'm going to use 2 command points.
Yep.
And put Warp Sludge on them, which gives them +1 to the environmental save.
That's all right. So, yeah, this is the Onslaught Gatling Cannon. Hitting on 4s because I moved. Re-rolling for Azrael. And strength 5, so 3s. 4 wounds.
So that worked already.
Not bad. And he's got his heavy onslaught. So this is hitting on 4s. Okay, can't roll a 3 again, but I can chuck these. Okay, and 3s.
Strength 6.
No. Yeah, it's not an assault cannon. It's
So that's just 4.
what do we got? 6.
That's
Some
fine,
fine rolling.
Yeah.
And I've got a couple of frag launchers. So 7 shots. So what have we got there? 5. Okay, 7 shots. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling. Okay, and wounding on 3s. Re-roll. The lieutenant's too far away, so 5 wounds.
That's a bit worse.
So that's a bit worse. Alright, scouts shooting down at the big squad. Reroll 1, Dark Angel. Nope. 2 wounds.
That's good.
All good. Right. I'm going to fire with these scouts. They'll be out of rapid fire, but bolters are in. Dark Angels roll. Yep. Okay, 3 more.
That's 3.
It's a bit more effective. I'm going to fire the plasma devastators at the front rhino. That's the one that doesn't have smoke launchers. Is that right? Or have they both got it?
They both got it.
They both do. Yeah, I'm going to hit the front rhino with the plasma devastators, and I'm going to use Weapons of the Dark Age on that. So, see if I get that command point back. I do. Yeah, so I'm going to use a Signum on one of the guys. So this is his shots. So he's got 1. He's hitting on a 3 from the smoke launchers. Wounding on a 3. So that'll wound.
Yep.
Okay, so 3 damage on that. And the other 3 guys, they got 3 shots each. So I'd be surprised if one of them doesn't blow themselves up. First one. He's dead. He can't re-roll that. Second one. He's dead also, and the 3 will miss, and the last one is also dead. So just killed 3 plasma guys, but you know, it's all good. 4 wounds minus 3.
3 go through.
Okay, so that's a total of 12 with all the damage.
Yes, that'll kill.
1 whole 1. I'm going to use my cherub as well, and I'm going to fire at the back rhino with the guy that's got the Signum on him. So this is the number of shots. Just 1. That'll hit, and that will wound.
Saved.
All good. Okay, now I'm going to fire the Hellblasters into the possessed. So I'm going to overcharge these 2. So I'm going to need 3s to hit. Wow. Azrael rerolls. Okay, 1 missed. What's their toughness?
This is normal range.
Okay, 2s. And I've got a lieutenant back there, so that's 4 wounds. Neg 4.
So save 2.
2.
So 1 damage important 2.
2 each. Yeah, overcharge. Okay, I'm going to fire the Librarian Stormbolter into the Demonette unit, the big one. So he'll hit, and 1 wound. Azrael, I'm going to overcharge with him and fire into the possessed. So needing a 2. That's good. And a... not that. I'm just going to measure my lieutenant. No, he's just out with that guy, so... I have got a few command points. I might spend 1, so I'm going to re-roll that. Yeah, so minus 3. 2 damage. I'm going to fire the Ancient's bolt rifle up into the unit of Demonettes. I assume he's outside of rapid. Yep, just. So 1 shot. Okay, 1 wound, yes. Saved. I think all I've got left is the whirlwinds. So I'll start with first one onto the big squad of Demonettes. 7 shots. 3s. Right, and 2s. 1. Alright, second one. 3 shots. 2 hit. 1 wound. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to charge with anything, or even if I could, I wouldn't. So
So I've got some morale, but let me just have a think about something for a second.
okay.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 command points and just leave the Demonettes as they are.
Yep.
And then I'm going to spend, just got to make a morale check for these cultists down here. So 5, then lost 3, so that's 8, so that's another 1.
Okay.
Another
The
2, actually.
possessed feelers.
No, I've got to make one for them as well.
Okay.
They're fine.
Okay. So yeah, there goes Dark Angels turn 2. Not a terrible one. You cleared out quite a few things there. But yeah, still have no characters on that objective, so did get first strike, which I'm happy about from last turn. But yeah, moving on to Emperor's Children turn 2.
Okay. So we discovered that because the possessed are actually Slaanesh demons, they actually benefit from the demonic locally. Benefit, so these guys can actually advance and charge, so I advance them up. These guys advance, these guys got out of the Rhino. These guys just moved forward, the Rhino advanced to here. 3 Demonettes snuck around there very slowly. These guys advanced up and these guys just moved up here.
Yep.
So, might as well move into the shooting phase.
So you got Psychic?
Yeah, so I've got 1 Psyker.
Delightful Agonies?
Yes, which one I put it on? Yeah, I put it on the possessed actually.
Okay.
So needing a 6. Doesn't go off.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so I'll move into the shooting phase. So I'm just going to start down here.
Yep.
These 2 plasma guns are going to fire at that aggressor.
Yep.
And they are going to overcharge. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1s. So that's 1 hit. That's a wound.
4 up. No. So that'll do 2 damage. He's gonna die, and I'm gonna see if I get a shot from my banner, or do I try and keep him alive? I'm gonna try and keep him alive. So that's a command point spent, and it passed. Do I get the point back? No. Down to 5.
The Exalted Champion is going to throw a crack grenade at that bike. He doesn't hit.
Okay.
So 5 of those guys can shoot at those scouts with their auto pistols. That's
Not
4
bad.
hits. 5s. 1 wound.
3 up. 1. Oh.
Good work, cultists. I always love them. Alright, so now I think I'm going to have to move on to the Noise Marines, so let me just have a bit of a think about who I shoot at. So the Noise Marines are going to shoot at the bikes. They're Black Knights back there, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm going to put veterans on them.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's their strength 4 weapons?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are the shots. So they'll be winning on 4s now.
Okay. I'll roll these. So I've got 3 up saves. Whew. So that's quite a few. 3 guys dead.
So, going on to the charge phase. These cultists here are going to charge this attack block.
Okay. So I've got a twin bolt gun, nothing, and a multi-melter. Oh, one of your guys is doomed.
Yeah, I can't sort of imagine what the visualisation of that would be. Something that would get puff.
Yeah, with some ash.
That'll be fine. Yeah. So these Demonettes are going to do a multi-charge versus the aggressor and the redemptor.
Okay. Time for some shooting. I'll start with the aggressor. So he did move in his last turn, so he's not double tapping. This is his Bolt Storm Gauntlet thing. So 1 so far. Reroll for Azrael. It's 2. 1 wound. And his frag launcher. There's 3 shots. 1 hit so far. 1 hit. No wounds. And the Dreadnought, so small gun or small onslaught. 1 hit. It's a wound. And the big onslaught. So what do we got? 3 hits so far. Re-rolling. 4. 2 wounds. 2 frag launchers. All the shots. So, and another one there.
Have you got a 5 or something for Dark Angel?
No. It used to be the case. We used to be good at Overwatch, but now we're not.
2?
2.
It's too long.
Okay, not a total loss.
Okay, charge distance. It's 11.
Very much.
Mask will go in.
Mask.
Yes,
Good.
The
Possessed?
Possessed are going to do a multi-charge versus the Bike and the Redemptor.
Yep.
So 7.
Should be okay.
Yeah. And the other Demonette unit will go into the Redemptor as well.
Okay.
Ooh.
Alright. Looks pretty cool. What would you like to start with?
So the first thing I need to do is decide with the mask if I get who I give +1 to hit with.
Yep. Or -1.
And everything within 3 inches of her gets -1.
Oh, it's just automatic.
It's automatic, yeah.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to put the +1 to hit on the Redemptor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And you've got enough command points to interrupt, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. So let me just have a bit of a think about who I want to start with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Possessed first. I'm just going to do my pile-ins. Alright, I'm going to put veterans on them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see how many attacks they get. Can't see that.
So 2.
It's a 2, so I'm going to spend a command point and re-roll that. You watch me. Oh, I get 2 each, that's better.
So is it +1 on top of that?
Yes.
Okay.
No, +1 to a hit, so this is 2 attacks each.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can get in.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so hitting on 2s, and Death of the False Emperor will be happening on 4 pluses because of the +1 to hit.
Do they normally hit on 2s?
No, but it's because the mask is
Oh, the mask. Yep.
Okay, so they're all Death of the False Emperors because of the banner and
yep.
+1 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
So I'll be winning you on 4s.
Yep.
And I get to re-roll because of the Exalted Champion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is 8.
8.
-2.
So 5, 8. -2 would be 5 ups. So here we go. 1. Are they 1 damage each?
Yeah.
So it's down to 3. All right. I just spent 2 command points to interrupt with the Dreadnought. It's a bit of a gamble, but I wouldn't mind taking out that mask. So I'm going to put all 4 attacks into that. Because of the -1 to hit, I'm hitting on 5s. So let's just see how that pans out. 4 attacks. Hitting on 6s, sorry. I can't re-roll the 5s, but I can re-roll the others. Okay, 2 hits. Oh, I am going to spend a command point on that. Oh, alright. Do I get it back? Nope. 1 wound.
Go through.
I shouldn't have spent the command point on this, and I need this high roll. 5.
Yeah, got it.
Got her. Oof. That was sort of worth those 3 command points for one model. So you fight next with your Demonettes?
I do, yeah. So I'm just going to do my pile in. So she's going to touch that Hellblaster.
Yep. But they didn't get charged.
No. Okay, and I'm going to pop my banner now, because I might as well. I've already spent a command point on it.
Yep.
So how many guys have I got there? So I got, she won't be able to attack, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is against the aggressor.
Yep. Hitting on
3s.
3s.
Yeah, and I'll be wounding on 5s, and 6s are minus 4 AP. So that's just 1.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay, so I got a 4 up for this.
Yep.
It's good. Didn't expect that. Okay, I'll swing back with him.
Do you want me to do my compass first?
Yeah. See if you can tear the wheels off my bike.
So the coals on the bike. And wounding on 5s.
Yep.
1.
It's good.
Yeah, I'll just do my consolidation.
Okay. I'll swing back with the bike because cultists. Hitting on 3s. And winning on 3s. Yep. 2 wounds.
2 dead.
Okay. And now the aggressor into the Demonettes. So hitting on 4s. Re-rolling for Azrael. Nope. And 2s. 1 wound.
Yeah, cool.
Got 1. Now I'm going to pile in with the Hellblasters somehow. Okay, and the Hellblasters I've piled in. I could get in with 1, so 3 of them are attacking, including the leader. Hitting on 3s. Azrael rerolls. Nope. And wounding on 3s. Still got a lieutenant in the back there, so 3 wounds.
3 dead.
Just got morale now, I guess.
I'm just going to roll for the Demonettes. So that will not be enough, I don't think.
What's the leadership?
7.
And you lost 5?
5, 6, I think.
6. So you rolled 9, so 2 more.
Yeah, and that will be enough.
Did you want to re-roll that?
I can't, I've got no command points.
Okay. Yeah. It's a command point. Thirsty game.
It is. Yeah, I really wanted the 1 there, so that just all popped back into existence.
The Black Knights are fearless, so they don't care. And you didn't lose any possessed. Cultists lost 3.
3. So that's 3 and 6 is 9, so that's another 3.
Okay, I think that's the end of the turn. So we're moving on to the 3rd turn where we can start scoring points for having guys alive. We'll be back after the Dark Angels movement. Okay, 3rd turn of Dark Angels movement. Bikes have shuffled around slightly. I can't get out of combat with the possessed, so I'm going to have to slug that one out. Not a lot of things really moved, to be honest. The Inceptors turned up. I just moved one of the Devastators to stay coherent, and the Jump Pack Master moved around. So yeah, and the Lieutenants moved up a little. So I'm going to move on to my Psychic phase. I'm going to use Mindworm on the Possessed, so try to make them strike in their proper order. So I need a 6 for this. That'll go off, so they take a mortal wound and strike at normal speed. And I'm going to use Aversion from the Librarian onto the Noise Marines, so needing a 6. That'll go off, so they're -1 to hit. Successful Psychic phase. Okay, shooting. I'm going to start with the aggressor firing at the Demonettes. He didn't move, so he's going to be firing twice. But I'll start with his Bolt Gauntlet. I can re-roll. Nope. And
Whoops. 3s. So 2 wounds.
That's 2.
Whoops. Earthquake. The second shot with the bolt gauntlet. So reroll. And 3s. 4 wounds.
Can't see that one.
That's 4.
Was it a 4?
Yep.
Okay, so that's 3 more.
And the grenade pack. So 5 shots total. And reroll. Okay. 2 wounds.
That's 1 more.
I'm going to fire the bolt pistol from my attack bike, the Cultus. That'll hit. That'll wound.
T-shirt.
No t-shirt. My Primaris Ancient is going to fire his bolt pistol at the possessed. Reroll. That'll hit. That will wound.
Is he in combat?
Well, you moved in next to him, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just shoot my pistol at you.
Yep, so the
Fellas?
wounds. No. Yeah, wound, that's just 1 damage.
Yeah. I'm going to fire these 5 scouts down at the 2 remaining, what are they, Demonettes. So hitting on 3s, reroll to 1, and winning on 3s, 2 wounds.
That's 1.
And I'll fire the other scouts up on the wall at the last Demonette down there. So 2 bolters, they'll hit, they'll wound. Cleared it. Right, now I've got the problem of the Noise Marines. Alright, yeah, I'm going to overcharge fire at the Noise Marines from the Hellblasters. So this is the first rapid re-rolling. So missed. Second rapid fire, re-rolling. So that's a hit. Third rapid fire. Yep. And 2 more guys. Re-roll. Missed. So there's a few hits. Winning on 2s.
So that's
And
4
lieutenant roll. So 5.
5 dead, okay, so I'm just going to do my shooting. I'll shoot while shooting Inceptors.
Shoot at the Inceptors?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so...
So -1 from the aversion.
yeah.
Ooh,
That's it.
savage roll.
Yeah. And for 5s, 2 wounds.
2. Any AP?
No.
2 ups.
But ignores cover.
Ah, okay, well 3 ups, so it takes 1 wound.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm going to shoot with the Inceptors at the Noise Marines. So I'm not going to overcharge. Yeah, number of shots each. So 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Lots of shots. Hitting on 3s. Okay. Lucky I didn't overcharge. Wounding on 3s. So 2.
Is it -3?
Yeah.
That's it's 2 more. I might as well shoot you back.
Okay.
That doesn't
Okay. I'm going to fire my plasma cannon at the Noise Marines. I will overcharge and I'll use a Signum, so number of shots. Just 1 again. He will hit and wound.
No?
I've got a bolt gun on.
Yeah.
That'll wound.
Alright. Nothing else is shot. Everything else is shot, hasn't it? Except for the bikes.
And the whirlwind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might shoot back at these guys.
Yep.
That's 1 then.
3 up.
That's good.
Okay, I'm going to fire with the 2 Black Knights into the last Noise Marine. Not overcharging. So, reroll for Azrael. 3s. Reroll for the Lieutenant. 4. Got him.
Yep.
Who's he going to shoot at?
Can't, because he only got his beams on.
Alright.
Yeah. It's on the French.
So yeah, I think after that, all I've got that can shoot anything is whirlwinds. So I'm going to fire the first whirlwind at the little sneaky demonette squad there. Number of shots. There's a 7. Hopefully they've snuck long enough. 3 wounds. No. Alright, I'll try that again. 6 shots. Okay, 2s. 5.
That's good.
Alright. The prowling days are over. Charge phase. So I'm going to charge with Azrael and the I'll charge with the aggressor and the master with the thunderhammer. So I'll roll the aggressor and the other 2 can't fail. So
You'll be fine.
aggressor's good. Azrael's just going to shuffle up and the master's going to do the same. So I'll start with Azrael. He's got 5 attacks hitting on 2s. He re-rolls and strength 6. So 1 does a mortal wound.
Yep.
And re-roll for the lieutenant. Nope. So
3.
3 at -3.
So 2 go through.
Okay.
So kill 1. Because
And the damage
It's 2. Do the last one.
2.
2. So it's 2 dead.
So the master's piled in with his thunderhammer. He's hitting on 3s. Nope. And winning on 2s. Okay.
No. Maybe 3 more.
Flat 3.
Yeah, that's all.
And I've got a bike fighting a cultist. So
No, Colts go first.
cultist first.
Here
Let
we
me
go.
jam his brutal weapon into my spokes. No.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, no, that's right. Yes.
So I'll fight back. 1 hit. No wounds. Fight goes on. Alright. That's the end of my 3rd turn. He's pretty happy with that. Yeah, on to Emperor's Children.
So these guys move forward, as did the Demon Prince. They're scooted around here. He moved forward, and these guys moved forward to get more shots into rapid fire range of that bike. And the
Oh, yeah.
little guy over there fell back.
He looks
Oh,
like
oh,
a
they
psychopath.
He does. That Black Knight's better watch out.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got my psychic phase. I'm going to put
Yep.
Life Agonies on the big marine unit, which goes off.
I'll give it a shot. Am I within range? Did you want to
24. Yeah.
check that?
You are within 24. I can't remember whether it's 18 or 24.
It's 24 for deny, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Delightful.
Alright, so shooting. I might as well just start over here.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 we're in rapid fire range. Hitting on 4s.
I don't know why cultists went up to 5.
Yeah, no, don't get me started. And gas basement's not going down either.
Oh, no.
That is
Okay.
that many wounds.
So, takes a wound.
The Exalted Champion will throw a crack grenade at the aggressor. He hits. He does not wound. This guy here will fire his combi bolter up into the Inceptors.
Yep.
So 3 hits. 2 wounds.
2 ups. It's good.
Good. The Warp Bolter here will fire at the aggressor.
Yep.
So we roll 1. The Demon Prince. That's 2. 1 wound at -2.
So I got a 4 up.
He's dead.
He's dead.
See
Do
if he
I
shoots.
get to shoot? No. It'd be nice getting some shots in. No, I'm not going to bother. He's dead. They've done very well.
This unit here, everything's going to fire at the this thing. They're going to overcharge in their rapid fire range. And I'm not sure how many bolt pistols will get in. Maybe just 1 bolt pistol as well. So I might as well do the bolt pistol first.
Yep.
Hits. Doesn't wound. Now the plasma, just 2 at a time. First guy, we roll the one was the Demon Prince. He's dead. And the second guy, 3 hits. Winning on 3s. That's 2 wounds at -3.
Okay, 6 ups.
4 damage.
4. Does he explode?
Give me a 6.
Yes! I'm going to have to command point that.
That's just mean. That's exactly what I wanted to happen.
That would have been way too epic. I couldn't have handled that.
Well, it's all like D6 damage.
Yeah. That just would have been savage. Do I get my point back? I get my point back too, to rub it in a bit. That's... Yeah, I think Slaanesh can have that one.
I've got probably 3 bolt guns.
Yeah,
Bolt pistols you can shoot there.
give it a shot.
2 hits, 1 wound.
He's good.
Okay.
You going to charge?
I am. I'm going to start with the Rhino into the this guy.
Maybe here. That way, if you fail here, you can tag him.
Yeah. I
I don't know what it's going to achieve.
Yeah, I don't really want to go over there. So I'll just go for the champion, the banner guy.
Okay. Rapid firing. Reroll. What's that? 5. And nothing. 6.
That won't be enough.
No.
Okay, so the Exalted Champion is going to go after him as well.
Okay. Same again. 1. Reroll the other. 2. Lieutenant. 1 wound.
What's the AP?
1.
So,
Should be fine with that.
yeah. So I want to be in a position where he can't heroically intervene. So there's somewhere there where I can do that, so I'm just going to put him there.
That's the Azrael blind spot.
That's right. Alright, now. I think now that the aggressor's out of the way, the only thing I can actually charge is that guy.
Yep.
I will charge the Demon Prince.
Okay.
He won't make it, but he might as well do shots.
Can he see? Oh yeah, he can see the edge.
Yeah.
So I've got some bolters. Nope. Multi. No. All right.
And then there's just a question about these guys will have a go as well.
Try again. This guy's running out of ammo. 1 shot. 1 wound. A multi-melter misses. Took a t-shirt out.
Yeah. And that might make
7.
it.
No. Okay. Would you like to start chopping up my Primaris Ancient?
I would.
Hmm.
So I'm going to use my Power Axe.
Yep.
Does he get an invuln?
He does from Azrael, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so I've got 4 attacks. Because you're a character, I re-roll hits. He's an exalted champion.
Nice.
Um,
And he re-rolls his own wounds, doesn't he?
he does, yeah.
Pretty good.
So they all hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to re-roll that. So that's 4 wins.
4 ups. Takes a wound. It's down to 2. 4 attacks back, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling for Azrael. Nope. And wounding on 4s. Lieutenant roll. 1. No AP.
We remember Death of False Emperor down here.
Yep. Don't worry, people. There was a 6 rolled, and I paid the price in blood.
Just a morale check down here. So the last ones, they're fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, on to Dark Angel's turn 4.
Yep.
All right, 4th turn, Dark Angels. I moved the bikes through this gap around here.
You're running away from my cultures.
I am. It's something I've got a problem with. The jump pack master is suicidal, and the attack bike is joining him, so all good. And my librarian shuffled a bit closer to that. What's he called?
Exalted champion.
Exalted champion. So he can do what he's about to do now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to start with a smite. That'll go off unless you want to stop me.
So the other ones you've got a mind worm and aversion, yeah?
Yep. So I can make you strike out of initiative order,
Yeah.
or I can what is it? I can make -1 to hit to a unit.
Yeah, you can have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 wounds. And I'm going to make -1 to hit on the big squad. So needing 6. I will command point that one. Alright.
Okay, well, might as well have a crack at it. Didn't need to use your command point.
No. Do I get it back? That one I didn't need. Yes. Nothing's happened, don't worry. So shooting. I'm going to shoot his bolt pistol into the Exalted. So he will miss, but reroll. He will hit. He will wound.
At least he will save.
It's all good. Okay. This guy is going to shoot at the cultist with his auto bolt rifle. He'll hit.
I think that's fair.
He's a lieutenant. He rerolls his own wounds.
So he's executed.
There's no AP.
Alright, 2 6s. Slash.
No, that's 4 damage. Vaporised him. Wonderful. Okay, the master. I'm going to fire his plasma and bolt gun, not overcharging. So this is the plasma. This is shooting at the big squad up there, by the way. So 2 hits with the plasma, no wounds.
Okay.
And the bolt gun is
Reroll that.
1 hit. 1 hit. No wounds. Okay. I'll fire the attack bike. So the twin bolt gun. They can't re-roll. 2 wounds.
That's good.
And the multi-melter. That'll hit. That will vape point.
So do how much damage? So I've got delightful agony on.
3.
Okay. No one's dead.
Okay. The Black Knights. I'm going to overcharge with them, firing at the big squad. So, first one, reroll. He doesn't die at least. And second one, yep. So 3 hits, 2 wounds, next 3.
Okay, so 2 damage pop.
2 damage.
Not one's dead. 2 dead.
Okay. These scouts, they're going to fire at the same squad. Reroll. And 4s. 1. Okay. The librarian, Stormbolter at that squad. 1 hit. I can reroll for Azrael. 2 hits. No wounds. The scout squad here, the big squad. So 4 bolt guns. Reroll the 1. 1 wound.
And delightful agonies.
2 bolt guns up on the wall. Reroll the 1. 1 wound. Okay. Hellblasters. So I'll overcharge with them. They're outside of rapids, so shots. Reroll. Okay. And 2's to wound. Lieutenant. So that's 5.
2 damage pop. You did overcharge, didn't you?
I did.
Okay. 1,
Oh.
2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, so it's cool.
4 down. Okay, so I'm going to fire the plasma inceptors. One of them's in range of the squad up there, so he's shooting at them. I'm overcharging. The other 2 are firing down here. So the one shooting up there shoots. It's the number of shots. So that. Nope. And 2s. So that's 3 minus 3.
Okay, so it's 2 damage pop.
Yep.
First guy, second guy, third guy. Yep, 3 more.
Second one into the rhino. So 5 shots. Reroll the 1s. Nope. And 3s. So 2 wounds.
Yep.
That's 4 damage. And the last one. So they've all done 5 shots. Pretty impressive. Okay. No wounds. Alright. I've got my Devastator, so I'm going to fire the use the Signum on him, fire at the Chaos Marine squad, and I fire the bolt gun up there too. So there's the plasma cannon. 2 shots, hitting on 2s. Yep. So 2 wounds.
1 goes through. How much damage?
2. And the bolt gun will hit, will wound. Okay, I've got Azrael. I'll fire his plasma gun up at them, not overcharging. He'll hit. He will not wound, but I've got a lieutenant. That'll wound. Just 1 damage.
It's good.
It's good. Okay. Whirlwind number 1. Same squad. So 7 shots. 3 hits. 1 wound. It's good. And second one. 7 shots again. Better. 5 hit. 5 wounds. All good. Very nice. Okay, that's it for shooting. So on to charges. I'm going to charge Azrael into the guy. I can't remember his name. I'm going to charge the librarian there and the lieutenant. So I'll start with Azrael, I guess. I'll start with the librarian. He's very happy. Azrael. Yep, so he's going to go right around there. And the lieutenant is fine.
Yes.
Good. I'm going to charge the Master into the Marines and the Demon Prince.
Okay, so the Marines, so I'll do a crack grenade.
Mm-hmm.
No, I will overcharge the plasma. No, and there's 3 bolt guns. We roll the 1, let's look at Demon Prince. It's 2 hits, 2 wounds.
3 ups. Oh. Alright, takes a wound.
And the Demon Prince.
Down to 4.
And we roll the 1, let's use the Demon Prince. No.
Big charge. It's not bad. So is that enough to weasel through? I think it is.
You'll be able to get.
So
Yeah, do you want to go sort of like there?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge him with the attack bike. Yep. So I'll bring him around here.
Yep.
And the Black Knights. Next 7.
Should be fine, yeah.
That's fine. So Dark Angels are finally fighting in combat. You're going to go first anyway, aren't you?
No, it alternates between me and you.
Oh, so I do 1 charging and then you go.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to start with my Master because I want to give you heaps of extra attacks.
Okay.
So he is hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Didn't need that. I can't command point them either, so not a good start. 3s. Right, 1.
Let's go through. So you just gave me 3 extra attacks.
Yep. Awesome. I'm that kind of.
You're very kind.
Yeah, I'm a community player. Look at this.
I'm going to go with my Exalted Champion now.
Okay.
And he's going to attack your champion dude.
My banner bearer.
Banner bearer guy.
Yep.
So you're on 2s, re-rolling, and there's a Death to the False Emperor.
Yep.
So that's 5 hits.
Mm-hmm.
When you're on 3s, re-rolling. So that's 5 wounds.
Right. 5 4-ups.
He's dead.
No, he's dead. Does he banner himself? Yes. So he'll make a single attack, I think it is. He'll hit. He won't wound. All right, you lived a good life, mate. Goodbye. So does that mean I go now with another charger?
Yes.
Okay, Black Knight's swinging at the Chaos Marines. So this is 2 guys, including the Huntmaster. Rerolling 1s for the Master and 3s. Okay, so this one will do D3, or D3 damage.
Oh, okay. So I'll do that one first.
Yep.
So how much the AP?
AP1.
So that goes through, and the other one goes through as well.
So the
So
D3 damage does 2.
So he dies, and the other guy, he's fine.
Moves.
All right. So I'm going to put everything onto the attack bike.
Yep.
So I'll start off with the guy with the power sword, the champion with the power sword first. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, death to the false emperor. So that's 2 hits. There's no wounds. And the guys with their chainsaws. There's 2 death to the false emperors. And
Yep.
rerolling those.
3. That one counts as a death to the false emperor.
No, death to the false emperor doesn't. You don't. If you roll another one, you don't.
I thought because you rolled 2 1s.
Oh, of course, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought these were the results of the 1s, so you've got 1 extra attack there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And 5s. So it's 3. No AP.
Okay, on the attack bike.
Yep.
Takes a wound, so 9 attacks.
Okay.
9 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Yep. And winning on 2s.
On 2s.
It's the strength. 8.
Oh, he gains for the elixir.
Yeah.
Very nice. Alright. Does my bravery reward me? 4 ups. These are 2 damage each.
Yep.
No, I'm dead. Bam. I'll get chopping with Azrael. So he's got 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Re-rolling. Straight to 6. So it's 2 mortal wounds plus
Yeah, kills him.
lots of saves.
I just got morale.
4. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How many?
So they have to go.
Oh yeah. Morale is brutal. Alright, yeah, that was the end of my 4th turn, so Emperor's Children turn 4.
Yeah. So, movement, there wasn't much of it because I haven't got much left. So the Demon Prince just moved closer up here, Rhino moved over here, and the Cultist just moved forward a little bit. So I'm going to do Smite on Azrael. So, nearly 5s. And that will not go off. Okay, so that doesn't make me feel bad about my decision between that and Life of Agonies.
Choices made for you.
Exactly. Okay, shooting. I want to start here. I'll do the Warp Bolter at the bike.
Yep.
So hitting on 2s, rerolling the 1. It's 2 hits.
5s.
And that's 1 wound at -2. Or -1.
-1.
Yeah.
4 up. It's good.
I'll do the bolter into Librarians are close. He hasn't taken any wounds yet, has he? He's in Terminator armour. And now everything there's.
He hasn't been hurt yet. It's a leftover wound from my ancient.
I'll shoot at the bike. So
Yep.
4 shots. Rerolling that 1. 1 wound.
3 up. Takes a wound. He's getting thin.
And these guys here, the only thing I can see up there is the scouts. So everyone but 2 is in range. So hitting on 4s. Only 3 more to do is to shoot.
And 5s.
2.
3 ups. Okay.
Okay.
Charges?
Yeah, so this guy will charge both of them.
Yep. It's a good move. So I'll go Azrael's Plasma. I'll just fire everything, obviously. 1 hit. This isn't overcharged. No wounds. And the bolt
3
side.
wound, wouldn't it?
No, it's
That's
not
4.
not
Yeah,
overcharged.
yeah.
That missed. And the Storm Bolter on the Librarian. 1 hit. 1 wound.
That's right.
Hey.
And then the Demon Prince.
Yep.
There's 7. Well, I will swing first, obviously, with the Demon Prince.
Actually, I get a Overwatch with him.
Oh, you do? Yes.
2 shots. Rerolling. No. Demon Prince into...
Asher's got 4 left, hasn't he?
Yep.
And he's got a 4 up info?
Yep.
And I get do I get any minuses to hit him?
Nope.
No. I'm going to use just the claws on him again, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so there's 2 deaths to the False Empress.
Nice.
Reroll those. I'll reroll that one because that would have been if I could have got a death to the False Emperor on that.
Yep.
And 2s.
Alright. 4 ups again. Time to be heroic. That's enough to kill the Master of the Dark Angels. Bam. Alright, I'll swing back with my Librarian.
Oh, I got my running.
Oh yeah?
Into the
You
library.
take out my Librarian?
Do 3 attacks. Gets the 1.
Oh, probably not.
You hit.
Oh!
Just a wound, always. Same thing always happens.
Yeah, swinging back at the Demon Prince. That'll miss. Strength 6, so nothing. And the Primaris Lieutenant, 2s. 2 wounds.
It's a 1.
Alright, well, you took out my Warlord, that's worth something.
So that's end of turn 4, yeah?
End of turn 4. So you've scored 2 points, I scored 1. Because I've lost both of my, or 2 of my intel fellas.
Yeah.
Alright, on to Dark Angels turn 5. Alright, 5th turn of Dark Angel movement. The Hellblasters jumped out of the building and the Librarian left combat and went upstairs. The Lieutenant left combat and went around. The Black Knights have moved towards the Demon Prince. He is an equal distance from the Cultists and the Demon Prince, so I'd rather not move with the Multi-Melter, and nobody else moved. So I'm going to start off my shooting phase. I'm going to use the Plasma Devastator and fire at the Rhino. So I'm going to start using a Signum, and I'll fire the bolt gun at it, obviously. So number of shots, 3. It's powerful. Sorry, I didn't mention I was overcharging on this one, and I'm not using Weapons of the Dark Age. So needing 2s, 1s for Dark Angels. He makes it 3s. Okay, 2 wounds.
1 goes through.
2 damage. Alright, these scouts firing down here. 4 bolt guns and a bolt pistol firing. You can chuck those ones again. Alright. And 5s. So 2.
That's good.
All good. Whirlwind number 1 at the... I'll fire at those guys, yeah. So 2 bolt guns. 1.
It's fine.
Yeah, Whirlwind. No hits. Second one. Get rid of those
So
dice.
this is why I told you to do this.
Yeah, yeah.
So I knew the whirlwinds were going to be terrible.
Yeah. That's their MO. So hitting on 3s. Not great. 5s. 1. It's all good. Scouts down there. So there should be 3 bolt guns. One. It's good. I might fire the multi-melter into the Rhino, and the bolt gun at the Demon Prince. Mm-hmm. So the twin bolt gun. 3 hit. 2 wounds.
1.
And multi-melter will hit, will wound, that should go through, and it's in damage range. Does it?
It doesn't.
Okay, now I'm going to use the Plasma Inceptors on the Demon Prince. They're going to overcharge. How many wounds has he got left?
3.
3. Yeah, I'm not going to do more than overcharging. So, hitting number of shots for the first one. Lots. On 3s. Rerolling 1s. And 3s. So that's 4.
Oh, you're pretty dead.
He's vaporized. Okay. I'm not going to shoot the Hellblasters at the cultists because, you know, there's not much point doing that right now. I'd rather try and get at least 1 point from grabbing some intelligence if there's another turn. So I'm going to pass it to cultists turn 5.
Yeah.
Okay. There is no actual intelligence to be had because the cultists
Scurrying away.
have committed ritual suicide.
Oh, they're joining the Dark Angels.
Yeah. So we'll do a left-handed handshake on that. It's all done, and we'll wrap it up. Okay, another game down. Chapter approved. 3rd mission, Eternal War, complete. I didn't gather any intelligence. I just represented on the battlefield. It's a good mission though. It's a little different to the other one I've played. Where, going second in the other one was a huge thing. I don't know whether going first or second in this really matters.
Well, so you score the objectives for being on the objective at the end of your turn or at the beginning?
Start.
The start. Yeah, so that's probably... And it's at the end of the turn is when you get whether your characters are alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so from that point of view, going second is probably an advantage. You can kill the enemy characters.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if we really sort of took advantage of that, but...
No, well, that was what I was...
The first couple of turns were pretty savage though.
Yeah, well, I actually forgot all about that. I thought the objective of the mission was just to get on the objective with your characters.
Mm.
So I didn't realise that killing them out until the 13.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's what I was trying to do at the end of the Demon Prince, was basically get him in to kill all your guys. And that's what I was trying to do with the Exalted Champion.
Yep.
And yeah, but they didn't have it. I just didn't know enough support in doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MVP, LVP. So I'm guessing LM.
No.
No, of course not.
Yeah. Let's just never talk about Overwatch again.
Okay.
Yeah, given our last 2 games.
Yeah. Overwatch is kind of my thing.
I'm going to get you a t-shirt.
Yeah. Captain Overwatch.
Yeah. And MVP, like there was no real standouts, but I just chose the Demon Prince because he killed Asriel.
True. And my master.
And your master. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, never charged Demon Princes.
I know.
Particularly
I
Slash.
know, but I thought maybe, but no.
No. No.
I thought my Thunderhammer might do something, but only hitting twice doesn't help.
No.
Anyway, MVP is Hellblasters because they took him out. I killed some other things with it, and I had a few options that I thought might be good. I thought the attack bike did really well. Just that stray multi-melter, popping the sorcerer was savage. Taking out the rhino at the end was pretty good. But yeah, Hellblasters, as usual, they really shine. The Plasma Inceptors did a great job this time, whereas last game they just disappeared as soon as they turned up, really. LVP's going to the Whirlwinds because I don't like rolling lots of shots. I like rolling snake eyes.
Yes.
I think 7 was the most shots I rolled, and I rolled a few, which is at least just average.
Yeah.
But for 85 points, I think a unit that can shoot things without seeing it is still very useful. It's not as good as a 33-point model or unit of mortars.
No, but what else can you take that could do the equivalent thing in a Dark Angels?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I can't take Thunderfires.
Yeah.
So there's 2 different variants of the missiles these guys can take. One's effectively an autocannon.
Yeah, right.
I'd rather the 2d6 shots.
Well, yeah, given there'll be lots of walks around pretty soon.
True. 72-inch range though is very
Nice.
handy.
Yeah.
But yeah, still.
They plink. They don't do a lot. They're not.
I know.
Yeah.
They're there for roughing up demonettes and things.
Yeah.
So they did well, I guess, in that regard. Taking out cultists and things like that. So yeah.
Yeah.
They're okay. Yeah. I don't know. I think the aggressors I thought were really good, but as you were saying earlier, you can't really run them without Azrael.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, that's what kept them alive in that first time.
yeah, big time. You know, I love having them in the army. I think they're a cool unit, but yeah, if you don't have Azrael, it's just, you know, they're just too much of a target.
Yeah.
They're not really going to do a lot first turn because 18-inch guns.
Yeah.
So, you
How
know,
many can you put in a repulsor?
5. That's not bad.
Yeah.
They move 5. You can advance and shoot without penalty as well.
Yeah.
So, you move out 8. You advance at least 1. So
Yeah.
9 inches plus or 18. So
Yeah.
27-inch. That's not bad.
And you're probably better off putting Hellblasters in a repulsor anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and you got to take a repulsor.
Yeah.
Which, they're okay.
That's a decker.
I know, but I've already got lots of dagger.
Yeah, we have too much.
Yeah, I know.
They would have done more than them.
I would have done a lot more than that. Yeah.
Mind you, it's twice as costly.
I'm going to wait for some smaller Primaris transports.
Yeah.
So
Fingers
I hope
crossed.
you're listening, GW.
Yeah. No, soon I reckon.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. All up, again, I like Chapter Approved 2018. I thought, another interesting mission. It was great to play with the new terrain from Miniature Scenery. I've got more of it to put together, so I can flesh out the table even more and get some real interesting city fight stuff going. And that terrain would also be good for other games, so if you had role-playing games of some sort, I think it'd be really good for that too. You know, you could set the stage quite well. So yeah, it was good to play with something like that. A lot of good line of sight. That first turn of mine was really shut down by, you know, a lot of those big walls and everything, which I think's good.
Yeah, but
Also got in your way a lot too.
Well, reflecting on that, it's I basically had two options. I could deploy it on the line and been 18 inches away from you, or hide and not take much damage. And probably in retrospect, I should have deployed on the line.
And just
Cop
give it a shot.
Yeah, yeah. Because with that extra it took me more turns than I needed to get into combat with things like the Demon Prince. And sure that
And seizing would be a hell of a lot better if you did that.
yeah. That said, you know, that's all in the hindsight. Like the Defiler, in any other circumstances, the Defiler and the Helldrake would have been alive at the end of the first turn.
Normally.
Yeah,
You're playing against the wrong guy for that.
yeah,
Captain Overwatch.
yeah. Well, and even just the hell when the regressors died and hit back at the Defiler and killed it. That was something.
Yeah, I think aggressors they're doing what Terminators should be doing. So, yeah, pretty cool. Tough call. I think with your army, if you had all that line of sight blocking terrain and some flyers of some sort, what can you take? Raptors?
No, if I was going to do it differently, I had a game of the Demons the other day, which was just Demons, and I really noticed the difference today between that game and this game. Whereas this game, the sort of Demonettes were sort of horde units. But when they're combined with things like Seekers and Demon Princes with wings and Fiends who can get off first turn charges pretty easily.
How fast are the Seekers and Fiends?
14 inches base move, plus they can advance, plus they can charge with the Demon Princes with them.
Yep.
And the Seekers can reroll their charges.
Yep. That's
It's a 30-inch threat range, really.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, and that was a big difference I noticed today when my Demons Nets got into combat in that game because my Seekers, Fiends and Demon Prince had tied everything up beforehand, so there was nothing really that could shoot at me.
Yeah.
And I've got nothing like that in this army except for this guy.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So if I was going to do it again, I'd probably actually drop some stuff and put some Seekers and things in. It's only 100 points per unit.
Okay. What are they? 2 wounds each?
2 wins each, basically 4 attacks each.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. The tons are great. 2 attacks at the ton.
Yeah.
Strength 4.
Wonderful. Yeah. All right. I thought that was good. So, thanks for watching. Leave a comment if there's anything you noticed. You have any recommendations on lists, or if you want to tell us our painting's good. And share the video around. And thanks for joining us.